Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. And right now we are going to Pune. And as you can see, we are not on Maya. We're not with Maya today. So those of you who don't know, Maya is my RN5. Okay, I can't. Yeah. So Maya is my RN5 for those who don't know. And today we have not taken Maya because I'm going to pick up a junior from the airport and he has luggage. So if I go with my RN5, it's going to be difficult with the luggage and everything. So that is why we've taken a classic Reborn today, the Stealth Black edition. And I've got to say, I've been driving it right now for around 20-25 kilometers. And I know there are a lot of Royal Enfield fanboys who are going to hate me, especially Rahul and all. I really like this bike, man. Not because of the reasons you think. A, I love the suspension on the bike. From driving an RC bike with hard suspension, which is meant for cornering, to driving a bike with really smooth soft suspension, meant for everyday roads. Makes a lot of difference, man. And the riding posture, of course, I prefer the RN5's riding posture to this one, because you feel more intimate with the bike when you're driving an RN5. But with this bike, the riding posture is okay, it's really comfortable, but you don't feel one with the bike, you feel it? Yeah. The second reason I really like this bike is because it's really smooth. That is where Royal Enfield fans are going to hate me right now. Everybody, okay, so the only two bikes in this world that people buy because of its vibrations, because they like to call it its characteristic of the bike and personality of the bike anyway, are the Harley Davidsons and Royal Enfields. So these two bikes people buy for the vibrations and that they call the character. This bike has received a lot of hate for how smooth it is, right? I feel that's what makes this bike really good. It's really smooth. Your old Royal Enfields, because of the vibrations, I've driven to Pune once, I think the BS4 version, BS4 version, the Chrome Enfield Classic. So it had, that was the first time I drove a Royal Enfield too. And the vibrations were so much that by the time I reached Pune, my hands were shivering. And this bike, on the other hand, is very smooth. I've been flying over speed breakers smoothly. Like, I don't even have to worry about potholes and anything, unless it's really deep. I can just glide over it. I really that's one thing that's standing out with this bike. The mileage, I think it's giving him around 30 to 35. That's not bad for a bike. But coming from my RN5, right, it's giving me 40 to 50. So yeah, that's what I wanted to start the vlog off with. I've been enjoying this bike and I wanted to share that with you all. Oh, but the turn radius is large, right? So which means I can't corner with this bike, and if I corner too much also, the crash guard or the footrest touches the ground. So I've got to be really mindful about that and not treat it like how I've been driving my bike. But yeah, I really get the hype around Royal Enfield because of the suspension. The suspension is doing an amazing job. I've got to give it that. See, I can corner to a certain extent also. That doesn't matter. I'm just gonna let you watch a little video. Okay, what are they doing in the middle of the road?
Water has to teach.
what an adventure bike can do. There's a lot of dust and my eyes can't take it. Today's not a holiday, I don't know. I think the awareness of wearing a riding jacket has spread a lot. So even if people are just not going around for Sunday rides and going around, even just commuting to offices, I think a lot of them are wearing riding jackets because of the awareness that's been brought around right now, which is great. So see, as I've told in my vlogs, right, for those who are not from India, they not know. In India, bikes are not just a source of an entertainment or a hobby purpose, because for us, like you see, every other person, every other vehicle would be in a two-wheeler, because everybody commutes with it. It's a main source of to commute with in India, because A, it's cheap, and it's easy also, and to these tight gaps you can just fit through. And even if people have a car, unless and until it's actually raining or it's needed to take a car, people would prefer to take a bike out. With the petrol prices that are just hiking every day, it's easier to just take a two-wheeler around, right? The target audience that Royal Enfield is aiming at is the retro market, right? But now they're slowly modernizing everything. They've brought in LED headlights in the new Super Meteors, the new GTs that have come out, and even the new Interceptor, the colors and all. I think you guys might have seen LED headlights and all of that. Suspension has been improved. And they've got charging ports also. Can you believe that? So my friend drove the Super Meteor and he fell in love with the bike. But then he said, for Indian markets, the Super Meteor is just a little too much because of the potholes and the amazing roads that we have. It's a jump? Yeah, it's a jump. You know, people are driving with high beam. I'm also just going to drive with high beam, man. I am not Mother Teresa. For when you give me a cheek, I will give another cheek to you. Urban riding, that's what we're doing, urban riding. Feel the bike heating up. Am I abusing the bike? Let me know in the comments, because I think I'm perfectly riding the bike how it's supposed to be ridden. The urban torque and all this, I can feel why an Enfield is really good for the urban environment compared to an R15 that I drive. But then the highways, I mean, but an R15 is a whole package, right? Except for little bit of off-roading, which I have done extreme off-roading to prove that we can do off-roading on an R15. Prove to the channel and to myself that we can do off-roading on an R15. So, except for those situations, I think an R15 can do an urban job just as well. Okay, we can wait, no issues. Nice fights. Very pretty though, the street. And waters or spirits? Tales and spirits, yes, that comes up. After which we have to take a ride. We can go slowly. I don't mind here. I just want to take in the scenery and the vibes here. So anytime I come to this street because this street's vibe I miss a lot when I go back to Lavasa. So if I'm in the area, I make sure that I'm available to come here. And I have this really good. Oh, today what? Everybody parked in both streets. Today nothing. Okay, my junior has landed, so I need to pick up this call. People who want to take left can take left, and I will take right. We'll go wait there for him. Okay, this is the airport entry, so we'll wait here. My junior came out of the airport after a while, after which we went back to the food street to grab some snacks. I hope you all enjoyed this video and hope it was informative in regards to the Royal Enfield Reborn. Take care fam, and I'll see you all next week. Until then, peace out.